Well, hello everybody, this is Stan at Masturbators with another video fishing report from beautiful downtown Puerto Vallarta. We're here in Marina Vallarta, and got some good news this week. Fishing has turned around. Fishing has gotten very good out there. We have blue marlin, black marlin. They're anywhere from 300 to 600 pounds, that is. Things could be improving shortly. Normally 600 pounds isn't the limit. We could be seeing some bigger fish here in the next few weeks. As we come into October, we normally see an increase in the numbers of fish that we have. Marlin, sailfish, they'll increase dramatically. We have yellowfin tuna out there at Corbatania and El Banco. I don't say a whole lot about El Banco these days since it's 50 miles out there and your fuel dollar has to be stretched a little farther out there. But we have very blue water. Very, very high visibility blue water. You're not going to have any problem with bait seeing your fish out there. Yeah, fish seeing your bait. But one of the issues that we do have out there in the deep water locations is there seems to be a problem with skipjack tuna. We don't have any skippies out there, nothing bigger than, a few pounds. We got no skipjacks. We have no bonita, baby bullets, nothing. We won't have any bonita at all, although we do have bonita coming in now, and the bonita that we do have here about the same size as skipjack, but there's nothing out there, nothing. We have a lot of dolphins swimming around the area, but they're not taking your bait, so that's good news. That's a real frustrating thing, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about that before, or at least read about it before. And that's the secret right now. Our biggest problem right now is making bait out there. So if you don't have bait when you get out there, you're not going to catch anything, and you're not going to find any bait out there. So, take it to the bank. If you have tuna tubes, great. If you're renting a boat, make sure they have tuna tubes. You want to carry at least 3 baits out there. The more the better. I usually like to go out there with 6 tuna tubes. It sounds like a lot, but I'll tell you what, if you got things going on out there, 6 baits disappear in a real hurry. And it's not that good. Most people have the tuna tube, go for 2 baits, but you're going to catch 2 fish, lose 2 fish, and then come back in. That's not me. 10-hour trip, worth its weight in gold. 12-hour trip to the bank. You're going to have the fishing grounds all to yourself. Nobody's here at this time of year. It's the slowest time of the year for tourism. Put a little bit of COVID on top of that, and the fact that we're still hot down here. We're looking at 80, 90, close to 100 degree days, humidity. So while that sounds pretty scary, and it took me a long time to get used to it, this is when the fishing gets good. So in the coming weeks, we're in the very beginning of the highest part of high season when it comes to fishing. So if you can make it, it'd be good. There are no boats out there at the fishing grounds. They're more or less empty, which is kind of like going to Aspen in the middle of the winter and not having anybody on the mountain to compete with. It's a beautiful thing. Punta de Mina, we've got roosterfish, we have sailfish. 2 miles off the shore there, we got blue water everywhere. Inside the bay, forget about it. It's not really a fishing trip. It's more or less good for touring, maybe a couple other things like that. But I wouldn't really recommend any fishing in the bay unless you're around the river mouths, and even then it's kind of difficult. And just remember I said that, so I don't tell everybody the good news, but it's not great. Other than that, we're looking forward to high season, and as far as COVID goes, everything is going green light down here. All the gyms are open, the restaurants are open, the bars are open. You got a lot of doom and gloom types out there. I just don't happen to be one of them. And when you take a look at all the facts and all the data and you throw all the baloney out, I think you can feel comfortable to come down to Puerto Vallarta. I know a lot of people have been canceling the trips because a lot of people have been putting a lot of stuff out there. But the fact is, everything's open. So come on down. I'm going to keep doing these fishing reports. I hope you appreciate them or like them anyway. I'm getting a pretty good feedback on them. They're nothing fancy, but I kind of like doing them. They're kind of fun. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me. We've got some nice tuna trips going out there to the Tres Maria Islands now. There's some interesting stories going on with that whole area out there. But you can go out there right now, and every time you throw their line in the water, you could be looking at a world record tuna. So we're very competitive. We have a 60-foot Hatteras. It's just been redone on the inside. It's pure luxury all the way. the same price you're paying per person on some of these other boats where they're packing them in 8, 10 guys and you're more or less camping on a boat and you have one first mate. Well, that's not us. So go out their webpage. I got a tuna trip section up there in the very top. Just click on that. That'll show you the boat. I got a 360 tour on the whole thing. And you know, if you're serious about catching world record, world size, world class yellowfin tuna, and you want to do with some people you understand, and you know, have air conditioning at night when you're sleeping, I mean, it's just pretty special deal, and it's very affordable. It's impressive, actually. So I suggest you check the webpage out on that. Otherwise, I've been writing articles for Vallarta today. Maybe you should check them out. I just wrote a new one the other day about, well, I got one out there in hurricanes. I got one on the whales. I got some other ones on how to deal with the traffic, and it's called Living Like a Local. And of course, I put my fishing reports up there too. So anyway, without making this thing too windy, which it already is, I'm going to say thanks for paying attention and you know, watching my video reports. They're fun to make, and you know, hopefully you like them. I am getting pretty positive feedback on there. But for now, this is Standard Masturbator saying don't forget to kiss your fish, and I think we'll put some nice little fish pics up here just to kind of whet your appetite at the end. So take it easy, and don't forget to kiss your fish. Stand here at Puerto Vallarta.